Welcome back to another attempt at a writing stream. Hello, Izzy. And now, of course, I have issues with my camera. More just me being picky, I think. Hi. Hello. I need to tilt this. Yeah, there we go. So we're going to do some writing today. It's not going to be a chitty-chatty stream. Well, it might be a little bit, but I'm going to be trying something new to me to do the writing stuff with. And we're going to set it up here. And that's going to be part of the stream is setting it up and figuring out how we want to do this. Izzy says you have issues regardless. If you mean comics issues, then yes. If you mean psychological and emotional issues, also yes. Hi, Izzy. Hello, Izzy. How's it going? I'm low-key. Not low-key, but low-key, it seems, today. I'm pretty relaxed. I was able to mow the lawn today. Though... I'm probably low-key because I was able to defeat a migraine from coming on this morning. Transformer issues. I do have issues of Transformers comics, yes. Both indeed. Izzy, both indeed. I was able to defeat it. Low-key equal low-key. No, I just covered that, Izzy. This Twitch delay must be pretty strong right now. We're going to use a productivity app that I have seen on Pleasantly Twisted stream and is spreading like wildfire among people I know that have ADHD and autism and a couple of other neurodivergencies and executive functioning issues. So I figured I'd give it a shot. So far, it's done great for churning through a to-do list and starting to establish some daily habits, which I'm trying to do as well. I've leveled up quite a bit. But I'm going to show off the game. That's what's listed as the category, is the game, the productivity game that I'm using. As he says, no, it needed to be typed out regardless. I see what you're saying. I'm on the end of my coffee pot that I brewed today, and I will be, I'll be switching over to some mead. Izzy says, okay, I want to see how this app/game works. All right, well, let's switch over to it then. So this is it. Let me bring the UI back up. So this is called, hold on, let me get it. I can never remember it properly. It is Spirit City Lofi Sessions. No, I don't want to exit the game. I had escaped too many times. So this is the music and sound section. You can, if you want any sort of sounds, brown noise, you can have them here, aside from the music. Oh, I'm yawning, that's great. So there's that. Or you could go to music, you could pick tracks. These are the playlists: lo-fi beats for spiritographers only, chilling with the unknown, uplifting spirit infusion, rainy day incantations, and web music browser, which lets you go and browse music on the web, like it says. Right now, of course, I'm doing the lo-fi beats for spiritographers only. Now, your character is a spiritographer like Pokemon. You are collecting creatures and discovering creatures as the game goes on. Right now, I have Chapter Pillar as my primary guy, as my spirit companion. Let's go over... You're not going to let me click over there, game? I could click over there earlier. That's where I'm sitting. Hold on. So if I go over to desk, I've got it selected to writing right now. I could also do typing, which is where what I was doing when I took that picture before. But I could also do drawing. But since we were going to be writing, I figured this was appropriate. You can see here my little spirit pal who loves to read. I can change my appearance. So if I go like I want to give myself some dragon horns, I can do that. But I haven't. I got as close as the app would allow to me. It's very soft and cutesy, and I don't have a problem with that. But that is exactly what it is. There was not an option for no eyebrows, which made me a little bit sad. But I rolled with it. I can also go to clothing and change. I was originally wearing this hoodie with this shirt, but then I spent some of the in-game currency for. I also got this one, which sort of matches the athletic pants a little bit better. I was able to give myself a belly. You may notice that I am the character is mildly rotund. I also have this one. And I also have this one. This is what it was on earlier. These socks are fantastic, and I will hear nothing to the contrary, ever. Bottoms, I need some cargo pants. I need some stuff with pockets. And while black and purple, is decent here, I can't. I just need some black cargo pants. That's all a Skippy wants. Give me my pockets, you cowards. I've tried a couple of these, and the athletic pants are the fit that I want, that loose fit, but I don't like that. This is like what Monkey wears for the fit. So, also you can change your spirit companion. You may notice this is the default for this guy, but that's not the color scheme he's got going on right now. So that switches him back to default. I can change the color here, and I bought this color for this guy but also like I unlocked this guy who is this guy again? Why wouldn't it tell me? I forgot. But I unlocked the purple version of the knit spider. So this is the guy you get to start. And the default, and the cat matches my my hoodie, and I didn't like any of the off colors. Like this one was the closest sort of to what I liked, but I like this better. So now it's like that. But you notice the headphones and the hoodie match the kitty cat. So I've also matched my decor. I've set up my decor how I wanted to. I've changed the color of the desk. So the desk, I changed the layout of the stuff on the walls and the wall and the thing here on the desk. A chair, of course, defaulted to purple, so that was great. Main wall decor, side wall decor, accessory. The black coffee mug was available by default, so that this was obviously a sign. And then you go to bed. I changed the bed sheets. I like the wooden bed, but I did change the bed sheets to a gray and white and black. Because sometimes most of the time, let's be real, I dig monochrome. I had no need to change the bay window stuff because both the curtain and the cushions are purple, as is correct. I changed the beanbag chair to dark gray, and I changed the rug to this blue and purple and gray one, much like the rug I have up in my room upstairs. So these are things these are the little customizations, and it just released. Apparently they're planning to do an ass load more customizations. But I've also got the to-do list here, and I've got a lot. I removed the stuff I accomplished over the weekend because the list is getting kind of big. I mowed the lawn today, but I also, if we go over to habits, I've done my daily walk for the last 2 days. I have fallen behind on Java applications, but I will catch up with that. But there's also, that's the habits. I make those go away. It comes with a journal, but I haven't been using it because if I'm going to journal, I want it to be in paper. I'm not sure. I'm hesitant about putting that up in the cloud. So, but also the timer is right up there. So let's get rid of habits. Let's get rid of the to-do and put the timer back. Also, it says here, no active timer, blah, blah, blah. You could set the time here, and you could set how long the breaks are. I don't know what this is. Oh, this is the number of sessions. That's cool. You could just set it automatically to a number of sessions. We'll use that. We'll be using that for the writing today. But I want to go, and also I'm level 8. You get XP to level up by completing tasks and discovering spirits, which some of them contain clues about how, like down here, the past few mornings I've been awoken by a curious chirping noise. So awoken, I'm going to guess, means I need to be in the bed, relaxing, and the lighting needs to be morning. Usually when that happens, when I get it right, this will start to highlight. Afternoon? No. Evening? No, I guess not. So I don't know. But there are little things like that, like using those Spirit Dex clues. I haven't been able to get the guy for the fireplace to show up either. What's this one? Windy nights, it sounds almost like something is howling at the moon. So there's a way to trigger these guys. I don't know entirely how to do it yet, though. I was able to trigger Chapter Pillar and Arachnid and Dust Bunny. Goopy came when I leveled up. But Dust Bunny, Arachnid, and Chapter Pillar, I was able to use the clues to get the spirits. So, yeah, the other spirits, Izzy, I don't know. The ones I haven't gotten yet, I don't know. Let's go back to the desk and do writing. Actually, let's go to full view. So this is how I'm going to have it for while I'm writing, and I'm going to hide. We're going to hide this, and I'm going to put my open off LibreOffice Writer window. We're going to do something like this, maybe a little bit thinner even, so that you could still see my guy, and we'll go from there this way. So that way we'll still see the sessions, we'll still have the background, we'll still have the music. Izzy says, do you find them or do you purchase them from collected achievements? You don't like choose and purchase them. It's not a thing that you can like, I want to get this guy instead of this other guy. It's your actions trigger a particular spirit to show up. So let's open documents, writing, Adam's name, no ears heard. We want to do why is that in, okay, that's October. I swore I had newer versions than 2016. Because we went back a little while ago and went through some of this stuff. Oh, these are the underscore. Those are not, those are the backups. So these ones, 2009 and 2016. I definitely feel like I'm missing something here. Like we had notes and stuff. I had added notes. What happened to those? What? What in the world? Adams was it? That's 2009, 2016. Well, Oh, here we go. That one is 2024. That's today. That's today, Skippy. That's a lock file for right now. Did that answer your question, Izzy? By the way, why is it? Hold on. I'm going to check something out. Good. I'm going to check something out really quick. I hope this doesn't, like, dox me or anything. I just want to see all. What is this previous 30 days bullshit? Show me all of them. Oh my god. Why is it doing this? I hate this so much. Exclamation point indeed. Denied indeed. How about we go to Drive? No, not this. Alright, so there's stuff here. What in the fuck? Yes, please, dark mode. Fuck's sake. It's about time. This is all... Yeah, none of this is... None of this is what I'm looking for. So if I go to docs... templates. Open. No. Oh, here's all of the things, I guess. This is the most useless shit. So it's not here. Okay. That is frustrating. What happened to my... I apparently closed it. There it is. As he says, my current boss doesn't use dark mode at work, and I don't know how I can stand it. Yeah, you know, if you've ever had a migraine, then you start using dark mode at work. You just start using dark mode in general. Dark mode in general. This is upsetting to me, because I was working on it. Where did I was working on it on the laptop. No, I was writing it from the notes that we made. We made notes, but it's not here. That's today. Is it in downloads? Like, did I... As I broadcast the contents of my downloads folder. No, it's not. I don't. Fuck. Well, that's upsetting. 404 not file not found indeed. Okay. So this... I had so many notes I want to do with. I feel really defeated about this, honestly. Honestly. Alright, let's see if I had the notes written down earlier in this notebook. If not, it was in another notebook. And then I'm just going to end stream while I try to figure out where the hell all my files went. Not my files, but like... Oh, I wrote it longhand? Well, I found it. Wait. Yeah, no, this was the beginning of working on it. Let's see what else I got here. Wow, this is when I was house searching. This is the last PenguinCon I attended. Oh, here's a bunch of notes. World building. Okay. Way back at the beginning of the... No, it's not the beginning. Alright, I organized all of the notes for this in reverse chronological order. Okay. Okay, and I wrote a writing journal entry about the stream that we did, apparently. Yeah, so file does not exist because apparently I never committed it to file. But I did start on editing this, and I started on editing the next chapter completely independent of each other, apparently. So I'm gonna go refill my beverage. And then I'm going to put in the edits I did and wrote down in the notebook, and then I'm going to go back and look at the notes and see what I need to continue to do in that chapter. So I'll be back in a moment. I'm going to change up my beverage and screw my head on straight. Beverage indeed, Izzy. Be right back.
Wow.
Yep.
Oh, wow, you're going right to your base.
Yep. Alright, I'm gonna slow down.
Great time.
No damage! Yeah!
Yay! Nope. That needs to be.
Yeah. How come I can't push this ball out?
I don't know.
Oh, because you were standing right there.
Actually, it wasn't up until the very end, but. I think that's my ball. Hold on, let's find out. Yep, that was my ball. Somebody else's ball is blocking the door. Nope, not anymore.
They were there together for a second. Just a pair.
I like glitches. I think glitches are good for here. I think those panels need to all go away.
They did go
Unfortunately,
away.
I only have two, so I'm putting them on either side of the...
Unless you find some, because unfortunately they are invisible until you are right upon them.
Those panels? Yeah. I don't see any more. It's just capillary shells. Don't, just let it go. Let it go, Space Pickle.
It's a different thing.
Uh-huh. What? Remember, even when your kids won't go to bed, you're awesome. And you've got this. Alright. Mike says, oh man, I remember school bedtime. In bed by 9:30, asleep by midnight thanks to Game Boy. But don't give them ideas.
Huh?
I don't think I could take fall damage, so... Sure. Oh, nice! You're awesome. And you've got this. Moo! Hey! Taking your stuff. No! Why did I take your stuff? Well, that was bad. Fantastic. Fishies? Oh, no! No fishes! is that way. So we just need to follow the river this way. And things will be totes fine. Oh, that's not totes fine. You know what? I'm not friends with you! Oh wait, that's a big one! Oh no! What did I do? Oh god, why? Mistakes were made! Nugget harvest time is nigh, chicken! Oh, let's use that potion, shall we? Electrocution is your friend. Seriously? Get back here! Take your whoopings like a cat. Or I could fall to my death. That's also a thing. A shave and a shower is always nice. It's also unique to do both while listening to you stream. Thanks for the experience. You're welcome. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate doing business with you.
I do too.
And now I flee! Oh. Now I flee!
You gonna fall in another hole?
No!
Cease is holding his own.
Well, he was. Oh!
Was.
Boy, I need to get better. How am I still so bad? Yeah, I'm picking off Kadisha's crabs. That's right. This is an intellectual game. And I am picking off Kadisha's crabs. I love it. I love every second of it. Go on. Go on. Oh, why are the crabs back? Izzy, why are the crabs back? Izzy. I never had crabs, but Kadisha's crabs are everywhere. So I have a bourbon barrel aged cherry mead by Schramm's. It sounds amazing. Or sounds... Wow, Skippy. Can you tell I almost had a migraine today, guys? Oh my god. There's cocoa nibs and stuff in this too, apparently. That is so good and complex. Holy wow, okay. And Aiden Beckfist is sending me a text message, and it's a TikTok. I will answer that later. Yes, I'm sure there's a lotion. Izzy, can you even read this? Can this... Hold on. Where's the zoom? Page width. There we go. I feel, even though my character is back there, I feel like I'm sort of wasting space. Is this any better, Izzy? Can you read this? Or are you on mobile? If you're on mobile, you're not going to be able to read it no matter what. Should I zoom in further? I can. Not without zooming in, which I usually can do on my phone, but not on my computer or TV. It's a little better. Okay, let me do some more. View, zoom. Let's do 150%. And we're going to do this. Is that better? Do what's comfortable for you. But okay, but this is actually helping me be comfortable with the setup. Part of the stream is getting a good setup going for further writing streams. I'm watching you on the TV and chatting on the computer. Yes, okay. All right. So let's go to where I have this. There it is. Lightning flashed outside the windows. Windows plural? Okay. Windows. You know, I'm just going to retype this. How far did I get down to? The creature tipped back its fedora. Oh, okay, so I'm going to... Alright, so we're going to do this whole top section. Walter looked up from the monitor. Lightning flashed outside the windows, casting a tiny office of a negative image for him to blink away. The remaining darkness was pierced only by the monitor's glow. Walter was irritated. No, it was an understatement. You're along for the ride tonight. Fair enough, Izzy. But I'm just sort of, I want to get the hang of it because I want to do this more often. Walter was homicidal. That was closer to the truth. He returned the pads of his fingers to the familiar texture of the keyboard. He returned his gaze to the screen and ground his teeth as he made the computer display the log file. Homicidal might be an understatement. Might also be an understatement, I think. Zalister's playing some Dwarf Fortress, apparently. Always hard at work, Walter. That's why we're pals. The gravelly voice from the doorway, did little to cool his anger, but it did put it in check. Aside from our little pact, is tonight the night that I go free? The hulking form entered the office, walking as if it caused them pain. No such luck. I'm having shitty night, and you're going to fix it for me. Walter jabbed the keyboard, clearing the text from the screen. I'll even let you do whatever you want with the leftovers this time. Sound good? The creature tipped back its fedora and narrowed its eyes. What errand am I running for you this time, Master? Walter rolled his amber eyes at the sarcasm dripping from the title. Alright, that's where I got to. Oh wait, no. I got a little bit more. Police are poking their noses into my search. Now, would Walter say police or would Walter say cops? That's a good question. Let me think on that. 4 of them. A team. Squad. Whatever. No, I don't want that to be capitalized. Thank you. Depends on how formal he is and who he's talking to. Right? That's true. That's true. Are following the breadcrumbs I've left for Adam. I should put for Adam because that's a hook. That's a immediately relates in the prologue that this is. I need to hit the play for the timer. There we go. I forgot to do that. Because that immediately links it back to or cements the story in the previous story if Walter didn't already. Why don't you hit the timer? Thank you, Izzy. Thank you, Izzy. This stuff has such a complex flavor and such a smooth flavor that I can't taste the alcohol in the mead, Izzy. It's Schramm's, and it's apparently, according to Alex, it's the good stuff. From Schramm's, it had a wax seal on the top. So, it was... it's yummy. Cocoa nibs, vanilla, and cherry mixed in with the regular honey mead. And it was in a bourbon barrel. It is Happy Mead, Izzy. It is Happy Mead. So... I think police is... But he wouldn't just say police. He would say... Some police... No, some police doesn't sound right either. Some cops, maybe? Some cops are poking their noses into my search. The Popo? No, Walter would not say the Popo. Walter is crude, but he is also an archaeologist and an anthropologist. So the local police are poking their noses into my search. 4 of them. Team, squad, whatever, are following the breadcrumbs I've left for Adam. They're smarter than I anticipated. So they may... The Bobbies. No. Is he what? What are we, British? No. No. And this is said, this one, this part's in Chicago, so definitely not the Bobbies. Definitely not the Bobbies. Helping, indeed, Izzy. Absolutely. That's precisely what you're doing. Is helping. So let's stick here, and I'm gonna go back through my notes. Do I want the prologue to be a teaser or to stand alone? The first part of the prologue was an assignment for a writing class where we were tasked with writing in the style of another writer. Me being me, I went with Neil Gaiman, and so Walter and his pet demon were born. In the context of this part of the story surrounding Adam, the origins don't matter. The question is, what is best for the story I'm telling? So does the prologue being a teaser or standing alone serve the story best? Let's figure out what each of those might look like. Okay, after reviewing the prologue, I don't think it can be a standalone. The demon is an antagonist in the story. The deaths mentioned there drive Natalie's story and therefore Susan's story. It is definitely a teaser to the rest of the work, so let's see if we can dig up any context for this question. This is a quote from some feedback I got. I really enjoyed the freedom with which you were writing the prologue, although I would have liked you to take more time with Walter and the demon and their relationship. The quick nature of the content shocks the reader into questions, but for some reason it felt too much like a teaser that would be filled in rather than a scene that stands alone. Yay, context. So the functions of this prologue are to provide hooks that interest the reader, teasing the reader, you might say, to clue the reader into things that the characters are unaware of, and to introduce Walter and his pet demon. Because he's a fucking demon. I think the prologue could do with more fleshing out. Honestly, rushing through the story is one of my bad writing habits and needs to be worked on. More of X, more of Y, and take your time through this part are my most often received suggestions. So while the prologue is definitely meant to tease the rest of the story, there is no need for it to be as short as it is, and nothing that would be injured by its expansion. First step in this round of editing. More prologue. Prologue edits. Okay, well, apparently I already addressed this. So Walter is in the computer lab of a university. He's a researcher there. If I moved him into an office, I'd be able to tell a lot more about him by showing props during the lightning flashes. On top of that, his office would be a more private place in which to meet the demon than a publicly available university computer lab. On the other hand, it would be traceable to him. And again, how long is he planning on staying in this world? Is he there in Chicago with them, or is he sending the demon into the fictional world to do the dirty work? If I remember correctly, Walter hasn't been able to do that yet, so I'll have to look up that up in my notes. Extend the verbal back and forth, move the job's details into the conversation and out of the demons talking to themselves. Maybe include Natalie in the prologue. Watching from a hiding place or knocked out somewhere nearby. How did she avoid getting killed anyway? The demon clearly only puts 3 bodies in the trunk, but never outright mentions the one that is not dead. I would never remember that detail from a prologue, so I'm definitely going to need to highlight what happened to Nat from the demon's point of view. I think that's all I've got on the prologue. But still, that's quite a bit. Well, here's a little note that's going to be useful later on. Walter's already pissy from the CPD's discovery of what he was up to, and he'll be orders of magnitude angrier when the pact is broken. Will he sense it right away, or will he depend on a more mundane sign? The latter, I think. Chicago geography. I need to work on Nat's character. Susan's immediate discarding. Blah, 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 blah. That's later. That's later. That's later. That's later. Okay, here's some more about Walter. Again, this is reverse chronological order. So this is this from Body Snatchers? I've never seen Body Snatchers, so I don't think so. Walter knows he's inside the story and might even know details about the story like genre. He won't be surprised or taken aback by vampires, but he may not expect them either. Walter is a researcher. His search pattern isn't physical, it's a paper trail of coincidence and unlikelihood that echo the cavern's influence upon the fictional world. The CPD has the reports filed by Nat's partners, which had pieced together Walter's trail enough to find the demon. Young Scholl has someone in the CPD, and after discovering that they have some info, the same info he does, he gets the reports to pay Susan back. That's back to Nat. Okay. Okay. Susan's apartment. Later. Okay, I think that's everything. Alright. Let's go back to those notes. Do, 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 do. Here we go. Okay. Okay. Lightning struck again, illuminating Walter's shells. Complete with dusty tomes and oft used record player. No, that's too cheesy. That's too Skippy. With dusty tomes and an oft-used record player. Lightning struck again, followed quickly. Illuminate. Oh, no. Illuminate. Thunder rolled in shortly after. Lightning struck again, illuminating Walter's shelves. Stocked. There's too many fucking commas in that sentence. Lightning struck again, illuminating Walter's shelves, stocked with dusty tomes and an oft-used record player. Period. Thunder rolled in shortly after. Walter clears his throat and began again. Dirty commas indeed. Hold on, guys. Monkey's calling me. I'll be right back. Money.
Oh.
It's old and open source, and my voice just cracked. Who knows how long I'll last, you guys.
Wait. Can I be your interpreter and I'll talk for you?
No. No. I know way better than that. No. I haven't had nearly enough beer for that.
Oh, God.
This episode of Skippy Stream has been filmed in front of a live studio audience. Next is document plant life on the third planet. Alright, so we need to go back to the third planet, but first, I would like to launch my butt into space. And let's, in our green rusty tub, let's make sure let's recharge our launch thrusters with all this uranium we found, Space Pickle. Too many fingers, not enough fingers. All the fingers. Entered the system. Let's see if the frame rate gets destroyed. Oh, what the hell? Really? How did this happen? You landed on my head. Your stuff hasn't appeared for me, he says. You have a landing pad. I don't want something fancy, I want something me. Izzy. Yeah, Izzy. Jeez, Izzy. Alright, Walter rolled his amber eyes at the sarcasm that dripped from the title. You're not my boss. That's true, I'm not. I'm not your supervisor. The local police are poking their noses into my search. 4 of them, a team, squad, whatever, are following the breadcrumbs I've left for Adam. They're smarter than I anticipated, so they may. Lightning struck again, illuminating Walter's shelves, stocked with dusty tomes and an oft-used record player. Thunder rolled in shortly after. Walter cleared his throat and began again. I need these cops off the trail. Simple as that. Walter took a deep breath. Oh. Well, I'm on a break, I guess. I guess this means I'm on a break. So, guys, we're on a break. But that was the noise that meant break. So now we're taking a break. I was really worried that I was not going to, why don't I take a break? Thanks, Izzy. Thanks, Izzy. I was really worried that I was going to, what's the word? I was going to feel a lot more disconnected with this story than I am. It seems pretty easy to pick back up yet again, even though I've done this like 17 bajillion times. So, yeah. How's your night going, Izzy? I hope it's going well. My knee has stopped hurting mostly. Not fully, but mostly. My left knee. The one that's been making me limp for like 3 months. Not too bad. That's good, Izzy. That's good. I hope work was not shitty. It is good. It is good. I was worried I'd done, and I may still have, I was worried I'd done some permanent damage to it, and that this was going to be a lead-in to my first ever knee replacement surgery. I still think that is somewhere in the near future, just not maybe as near as I had feared. And I would definitely like to secure a Georb before that happens. So, yeah. Yeah, and I guess Cool Eagle is not streaming tonight. He was having the poopy issues again. So, yeah. Let's make sure that, let's bring back our interface here. Oh, I leveled up. Reached a new Spiritographer rank, level 9. Because I did a timer. Nice. More spirit hints have been added. What spirit hints have been added? This one down here. This hungry spirit can be lured out by the sound of cooking around lunchtime. Cooking? How do I do the sound of cooking? Is there functionality to this that I don't know about? So let's do, because we're at nighttime now, right? So let's do nighttime. That follows the actual day that we're having. There might be more functionality to this game. But yeah, level 9, and I got I've got almost 3,000 spirit credits. Earn experience every minute and by discovering new spirits. I see. But also I've been getting experience for checking things off and doing things, so that's cool. And I think the clothing and stuff that's available, this hasn't changed at all. So I think it's gonna have to wait till game updates before we get like maybe one that has a lack of eyebrows or a better goatee. Wait. What? When did this get added? Oh my god. So remember what I was saying about them adding and updating stuff? This wasn't here when I created the character. Who's having a crappy time? Oh, Cool Eagle, yes. Izzy says, what's your issue with eyebrows? The issue is I don't have any. So I would like my character here to also have extraordinarily thin eyebrows, and that's not an option because we can go through all of these, and this is the thinnest they've got. Also, oh, that's the wrong color. They should match. There we go. They should absolutely match my hair, or maybe be lighter. Can I make them? No, that doesn't blend it at all. Nope. So we're gonna do that. They're just pale and thin. They're so extraordinarily thin, though, that they're almost not there. Like, it trust me on this one. But the goatee is there now. They added the goatee, so I have faith that there's going to be more added goodness. All right, back to it. Back to it. Breaks up. Back to work, Izzy. They need to be purple. They do not need to be purple. They do not need to be purple. Not yet, anyway. All right. Walter cleared his throat and began again. I need these cops off the trail. Simple as that. Took a deep breath. Should I have him glance out the window almost like he's nervous for what's out there? Oh wait, let's go back to here. Let's go full view. And let's turn off the UI again so we can have this. Can I move the timer around? No, I cannot move the timer around. Okay. We could do this. Or we could cover up the timer. We do this. I don't know. I don't know how to do it. Totally, they still don't need to be purple, Izzy. They do not need to be purple. Glancing out at the storm. Glancing at the storm outside. Is that within your power to accomplish or to complete? The creature smiled, its teeth brilliant and perfect. Oh yeah. I can off a couple of... Wow, I could spell English, couple English words of English. I can off a couple of cops for you. No problem at all. Do they need to disappear? Or do they need to be found? If you catch my meaning. Walter swallowed. I don't think he's used to dealing with death yet. Disappear. I need to disappear. He's also probably continually unnerved by the demon, even though he tries to show authority over the demon. Disappear. They need to disappear. Lightning struck again. what is on his desk that he's been looking at? Books written in different languages, illuminating scrolls covered in spider web and letters like spider webs. I don't need a message sent. I just need them off the trail. Is that enough? Or do you need me to hold your hand? Walter stared into the creature's how do I reference his eyes later on? Burning eyes. Burning? Smoldering? No. Smoldering means something different. Not done. Worked for Jeff Dunham. Eye sockets. No, not eye sockets. Some would say that Dunham is the dummy and not his puppet. But he's gotten in some trouble lately. So that's how I understand it. Stared into the creatures. What kind of eyes? He's a demon. He's from a hell dimension. He's very fire-based. Yeah, wrong dummy. Molten? Maybe? Molten eyes. Squeezing his fists tight to stop them shaking. Stop them from shaking? Creature tipped their hat to Walter. Sure thing, boss. I'll take care of it. Don't worry. Hair on your tiny, fragile head. Turned around and hobbled out the door, still looking for all the world as if it pained them. Not it, they. Turned around and hobbled out the door, still looking for all the world as if it pained them. Walter heard his sigh of relief before he felt his body relax. I like that because then Walter's a little bit more human with this exchange, I think. He's a little bit more... He's a little bit less in absolute control. He's not, 100% grade A, bwahaha villain. You know what I mean? And we're still only at 3 pages. Okay. But it's longer. Should we add more to this conversation, or is that enough? This comma doesn't need to be there. I narrowed their eyes to back their fedora. What errand am I running for you this time? I can't italicize because it's a manuscript. Walter rolled his amber eyes at the sarcasm that dripped from the title. The local police are poking their noses into my search. Into my... Not search. Search isn't right. Into my... Schemes isn't right. That's also too bwahaha. The local police are poking their noses into my business. 4 of them, a team, squad, whatever, are following the breadcrumbs I've left for Adam. They're smarter than I anticipated, so they may... Lightning struck again, illuminating Walter's shelves, stocked with dusty tomes and an oft-used record player. Thunder rolled in shortly after. Walter cleared his throat and began again. I need these cops off the trail, simple as that. Walter took a deep breath, glancing at the storm outside. Is that within your power to complete? The creature smiled, its teeth brilliant and perfect. Oh yeah, I can off a couple of cops for you. No problem at all. Do they need to disappear, or do they need to be found, if you catch my meaning? Walter swallowed. Disappear, they need to disappear. Lightning struck again, illuminated the scrolls covered... Illuminating... his desk. And scrolls there. No. Illuminating the scrolls on his desk. Illuminating the scrolls on his desk. Covered in letters like spider webs. I don't need a message sent. I just needed them off the trail. Is that enough, or do you need me to hold your hand? Walter stared into the creature's molten eyes, squeezing his fists tight to stop them from shaking. The creature tipped their hat to Walter. Sure thing, boss. I'll take care of it. Don't you worry a hair on your tiny, fragile head. They turned around and hobbled out the door, still looking for all the world as if it pained them. Walter heard his sigh of relief before he felt his body. No, I don't like that. Heard his sigh of relief before he... heard his own... No. Okay, Walter heard his sigh of relief before he felt his body relax. Walter heard his own sigh of relief and barely stopped himself from jumping at it. Maybe? Walter heard his own sigh of relief and barely stopped himself from jumping at it. No. Closer. Walter heard his own sigh of relief. And nearly jumped. And nearly jumped. Tense. Walter is tense. Okay. Oh, we're about to have another break. And then we'll switch over to this scene. There we go. Next break. Ah, pop, pop, pop goes the spine. So I woke up less. I was incredibly exhausted over the weekend. I had basically a mana deficit all weekend long. I had less mana than I needed to like survive, but somehow I pushed through it. And more stuff, more wallpaper, more things got hung up on the wall. The living room has artwork now. I don't know if I said that already or not. But the living room has artwork now. Anywho, I did stuff with the kids and it worked out well. And the house has more stuff up on it and it feels more like a home base than it did before. And every time I get a little bit more up on the walls, it feels more complete. So, yeah. I think next stream I am going to start the Talos Principle 2. Maybe we'll do writing streams on the weekends. This weekend I do not have the kids. Saturday I do have my tabletop gaming day. And that's going to be... So Sunday will be the stream this upcoming weekend, as far as I can tell. Unless stuff goes sideways or upside down. Like, it can. But also, I definitely want to do more of this. And I have to figure out a network drive, so if I want to go and edit on the fly, or on the go, on my laptop, I can access the same files here. So I need to figure out some file sharing situation. But I might, and you'd think this is unrelated, but it's not. I might need Peter to come over and drill a hole in my floor. Or to help me drill a hole in my floor before that happens. To run Ethernet cable downstairs to the basement. But we'll see. I should check in with him and see if he can come out sometime this week. That would be fantastic. Because then I could start working on my server projects. Because that's really all it's waiting on is an Ethernet run into the basement. That sounds like a Peter thing to do. It does indeed. It does indeed. So Izzy, what do you think of my decoration here? What do you think of the purple and gray and stuff, the highlights and such? Do you think? I mean, I can't change the lighting or anything yet, but I also dig it. So, what do you think of the? Does this? You love it? Oh, good. Are you? This was so the Screen Screamers gifted this to me. I put this on my wish list and they gifted this to me. I'm super excited about it. Mike, hello. Am I playing the game of that YouTube trend? So this is a productivity app that includes that YouTube trend. It includes some Pokemon style elements and some other stuff. But hi, Mike. Mike, I've got something for you. And here it is. There you go, Mike. That's for you. Also, hi, Mike. We're taking a break from editing right now. We're editing. It's a writing stream, Mike. It's a writing stream, a surprise writing stream. We're testing out the new setup, and it seems to be working pretty well. Badass. Why, thank you. And this we're in a break right now. I can set sessions and breaks times, and We're doing 15-minute sessions with 5-minute breaks, and we're in a break, and you'll hear a noise when we need to get back to editing. So it's so far it's working out pretty well. I'm enjoying it quite a bit. Also, I'm using it to help me with keep chores straight for around the house and like lawn mowing and job hunting stuff. So I'm just using it for productivity in general, and it's cute as hell. It's a kind of adorbs. I'm not gonna lie. And it's very much designed to be cutesy and adorbs. So if that is not your thing, you may not enjoy it. But oh, there we go. The break is over. All right, so we got the conversation between Walter and the demon elongated, and Walter seems more human, and the demon seems more demony, but I think the demon seemed pretty demony already. I don't think there was much of that. Mike says, I personally would gamify every part of my life if there was an app for it. Yeah, it's a heck of a motivator. It's turning out to be a heck of a motivator for me, which I enjoy because I've been missing motivation. So this is pretty neat, and it's available on Steam. This was gifted to me by chat by the yeah, and I'm so far digging every second of it. All right, so let's go back to the demon. But let's look at the notes first. We did that. Extend the verbal back and forth. Move the job's details into the conversation and out of the demons talking to themselves. Maybe include Natalie in the prologue. Okay, so we need to... Natalie is one of the main character's sisters. She witnesses this... Her team get murdered by this creature, by this demon, and it breaks her brain. She has a psychotic snap, a psychotic break. Mike says, that's what I get out of the Monster Hunter Now game. It gets me extra steps every day since you gotta physically go out to get things. Oh, it's like Pokemon Go kind of a thing, but for Monster Hunter, huh? That's cool. Yep, same company. Oh, Niantic. They also did what was that non-affiliated game that came out first, that got real weird. People got real weird about it, like taking pictures of license plates and stuff. I played the game until that started happening. Ingress, that's the one. Oh, they did a Harry Potter one too? Oh boy, that's great. But yeah, Ingress. I played Ingress for a while. I thought it was a very neat idea. Not federal agents. They're not federal agents. Three guys and a chick. The hulking figure lifted a body as if it were weightless. It held the neck in one hand and the ankles in another. Its muscles tensed for a moment and the body folded in half with a wet crack. Messed in his affairs. Should have known better. It stuffed the body with its compatriots in the trunk of a decades-old luxury car. Slammed the lid closed, chortling. You guys thought you was tracking the mob. The car's shocks complained as the beast sat behind the steering. No. Okay. Okay, yeah, this needs to be really... I need to make it clear that there's only 3 people that are getting put in the car, but I also need to figure out, for the love of all that's cheesy, how did Natalie escape the demon? Why is she not in the trunk with her teammates? That's the issue. The Harry Potter one fizzled. Oh, cool. Like, I don't want to yuck in anybody else's yum, but I also don't want any money really going to that lady in Scotland. So I feel very strongly about the bullshit she pulls, because people are people and have the right to exist, and I will never back down from that. Ever. So this is where this part, okay. This is where Natalie escapes, hides, is let go because the demon is transporting the bodies for disposal elsewhere. So, where is this? How did the fight go down? Was there even a fight, or were they all taken by surprise? Was it a baited trap that Nat was late for? So, if the demon watches Nat's mind break, they will dismiss Nat as having been silenced. That's how she'll get away. They were all maybe a basement of a recently passed away archaeologist for a university with a mention, one of those scrolls maybe in the basement, in that basement. One of Walter's spidery scrolls. Spiderweb letters. Maybe professors, read. Does that sound too contrived to you guys? Recently passed archaeologist, anthropologist, professor's basement that had one of the scrolls with spider web letters in it. Nat was watching. Oh, Nat had stepped outside for a phone call with her sister and returns to see the massacre happen. Okay. 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 It was a dead end other than the scroll. So they were about to give up anyway. Maybe the scrolls... Maybe the trauma combined with the scrolls break her mind in a very specific way? Or is that too much? Is that... portraying... snap too flippantly? Because psychotic breaks can be, you know, they're a real thing that happened to real people, and I don't want to be unkind, and I don't want to be... I mean, I should probably have a sensitivity reader go over this for that. Once I'm done. That would be, I think, a good thing to do. Use a sensitivity reader, and for fuck's sake, take their advice, because there's a whole lot of people not doing that and getting roasted for it right now, and I actually give a shit. So I'd like to not get roasted, but more than that, I'd like to not hurt people who are already hurt enough. More than enough. Okay. But the story hinges on that snap. And that's another problem with the story I need to fix, because when Natalie snaps, she loses... she acts in a way that has nothing of her previous personality in it, and that's not how that works, as I understand it. So I need to write Natalie better. I need to go through and include more bits and pieces of who Natalie was into who she's become. Okay. So far, I think this setup is working out quite well. I'm pleased with it. Are you guys... I mean, you might be bored out of your gourds, but I hope not. Let me know, Chad, if you're Mike and Izzy, or anybody lurking, if you have any opinions, because now is the time. This is a test run. So, so this all needs to be in a different color so that I note that this is... Indigo works. Actually, you know what? Let's Control X. Let's do tools. Notes. Can I add, actually, can I insert section text box comment? Paste the comment. Why won't you paste the comment? Where's the comment going? Oh, wait. There's the comment. This is not showing the whole thing. Why won't it show more? Why won't... Oh, can I expand this up here? Like... Oh, okay. So this is everything. Oh, it's got its own little scroll bar here. Why is this tapped? Whatever. It doesn't matter. Unknown author, how dare. Oh, that's cool. Okay. So I can... do this, maybe a little bit more. Oh, that's these buttons over here. Okay. All right. All right, so I need to write Natalie in. I need to write. Okay, there's break time. But I need to write a whole scene. The whole scene where they get where the cops get pounded into paste. Words, I see words. Yes, Treos, you do. There are many of them. You also see the game I'm using in the background. Yep, break time. Let's see what we've got so far. Oh, look at that. Level 9's going up. When this timer completes, when we get through all of the breaks and all of the sessions, I'll get 100 more XP. Treos, if you redeem squats, it'll be squat time. That's how that works. But yes, I'm not going to interrupt. Well, I can pause timers. Like, I can pause the timer. So, if squats need to happen at any point, I can pause a timer. Also, I can do other playlists, which I may do more, like Uplifting, Spirit Infusion, or Chilling with the Unknown, for other writing streams. So yeah. This is let's switch out our spirit companion back over to our gray and white, this dude, whatever they were called. While we write full view. There we go. Mike says, if you chill with the unknown long enough, they begin to chill back. Nice. Nicely done, Mike. Treya says, this thing has a time for writing time / break time. You mean that you don't just write as much as you can before the kids interrupt you? Kids aren't here. And that wouldn't work for stream. That wouldn't work for stream. So no, not in this case. That is how I used to do it when I wrote at home. But also I used to escape the home to places like Fleetwood to go and do my writing. So, because diners. But this is a way for me to do writing at home. So, yeah. So now we're editing. We're back to editing what no eye has seen, I think, or no ear has heard. Whatever. These the weird titles I pulled out of the Gnostic Gospels. Izzy says, I can make you feel like your kids are home. I can find interesting ways to interrupt. No, thank you. No, thank you. Izzy says, hell, Treos and I can argue for you if you'd like. I mean, you can argue all you'd like in chat. I'm just gonna ignore that. You know that. Treos says, I need my music and as few distractions as possible. I would end up people watching if I was out somewhere. I do that on occasion, but that also helps me inspire. We don't argue though. That's true, but I'm telling you, it wouldn't be any different to me than just watching regular chat. That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say, Izzy. You do discuss. Oh dear. Oh, you mean you don't argue at all? At all? That's amazing and impressive, and golf claps. Golf claps. So we've completed 3 sessions so far, 3 15-minute sessions, and we have one. We're about to complete our last 5-minute break before we have another 15-minute session, which will put us at about 10:45, 10:50. So we'll just end stream at that point. We'll wrap up then. Izzy says, can I just call you? We reenact what our kids do. No. I will send you to voicemail. Izzy says, correct. 24 years together, I think I can count on one hand how many times we've argued. That's impressive, and I'm a little jealous. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, so... Yep. This is working out really well. I'm quite excited about this. I'm a little bit, as I always am during editing, I'm a little bit frustrated with the work that needs to be done. There we go. But also because, you know, once I'm done with it, I want to be done with it. Also, let's save this. Use ODF format, please. Yeah, no, this works. Let's save it as ODT, please. For the love of God. We respect each other and don't like arguing. That's great. Don't like arguing. That's fantastic. I think that that is amazing. So, we need to write an entire... Why isn't that double... What in the hell? What? This isn't... Whatever. Okay, we're just going to type it. It'll be fine. This... Ah! Wait. Why isn't the note moving with the text? There it goes. Okay. There we go. That's what I was confused about. Okay. So... Poked the screen on her phone and shook her head. No doubt her so what would Susan have said to Natalie? Oh, shake and shook her head with a grin. Her sister was in some kind of trouble. That much was clear, was obvious. She'd been in it for quite some time. Natalie doesn't know, at this point, hasn't figured out that her sister has been turned into a vampire. And it happened back in Michigan. Alright, I'm going to pause this and I'm going to hit AFK because I need to use the little writer's room, and I shall be back in a moment. I hope that invite link still works. But yeah, we'll be there. Come chitty chat with us if you'd like. If not, no big deal. With that, I'm asking you, I'm pleading with you to remember. Even when you diggy dig hole, you're awesome. And you've got this. No, I keep you around for your helping, Izzy, clearly. No, I keep you guys around because you're awesome people. I don't want to do it. I want consistency. You know what? You can have consistency if no, F you, Space Pickle. You're not my supervisor. What? Keep complaining about your mouse. But is that Wheelie the problem? Yes, Treos, it's Wheelie the problem. Oh, that was golden. Somebody should clip that. Oh my god, that was great. Subtle hintage. Alright, yeah, that's the thing that you gotta pull to bring down. To get across from there. Maybe you have to open it. It's below. The rope goes below. I don't need to get it from the other side. I need to get it from below. Skippy, why? Skippy, why? Why did I not see that before? Honkin'. What the heck? Really? Really? This is how we're gonna... Okay, well, I'm killing a child today. Goodbye. Goodbye. Oh God, there's more. Well, I might die here. Well, I'm glad I didn't go outside, Izzy, is what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm agreeing with you, Izzy. I'm agreeing with you. I don't know if you knew that, but I was absolutely agreeing with you. Maybe you should pay more attention, Izzy. Indeed. I am enamored with dust blinking lights. So, so you can see, guys, doop, this is what we're working on. All right, so let's just put the motherboard in to the case now that I've oh, that's still really squishy. That's fine. That seems fine. This couldn't possibly go badly. So it seems like it would still prevent the case from closing. So let's do this like we had it before. And if it causes a problem, then we'll deal with it then. If the Wi-Fi suddenly goes out and everything bursts into flame, we'll know why. Okay, let's try this again. And it closes. Oh! This is all dug out by hand. Nice. It was just stone. Oh no! Oh no! I broke it. My boat is under the ice. Pickle is having a stroke. Apparently. Consummate V's. Oh, it's a... Oh, no. It's a... Oh. Tractor! Oh, you tarnished. I am not... Yeah, no, I don't play Souls games because I, like myself. So what just I have oh boy. Got it.
I don't need your help to clear out some bandits.
Alone. That's exciting. Don't worry. If they killed you, I'll finish them off before they can make a cup of your skull and other nonsense like that.
All right. Oh boy, I just signed up to do this on my own. I could be wrong again. Skippy's always wrong. That's not what I wanted to do! I hit the wrong button! Now we shall all pay for my badness. Usually that is the case. Mike, are you giving me sass? Mike, because we can turn this car around. If you're gonna give me sass, we can turn this car around. So don't give me sass, Mike. That slow withdrawal. That I'm guessing that was the Minecraft clip with Space Pickle's slow withdrawal. Yeah, there we go. All right, let's resume this. Yes, nice. No, don't give me all the sass. I don't need all the sass. I have enough sass. There's already enough sass being sassed. Okay, it's sasserific around here. Oh, we need to get rid of that. There we go. Her sister was in some kind of trouble. That much was obvious. She'd been in it for quite some time. Stubborn. And for all of Nat's poking and prodding, she'd yet to figure it out. She'd yet to Susan to tell her what was going on. Don't like that sentence. And for all of Nat's poking and prodding, she'd yet to get Susan to tell her what was going on. I mean, I guess that does fit. She shoved her phone in her pocket and headed back inside the late professor's home. This is the kind of stuff I usually write down longhand, so this is proving a little bit difficult for me, but I'm getting there. I'm doing it. She'd considered using department resources to try and figure it out herself, but you're just impressed all around at the process? Well, thanks, Mike. I mean, I've been trying to do this and with success and failure for a few years now. So, editing hurts. She considered using department resources to try and figure it out herself, but that flew in the face no, not flew in the face, but that felt wrong on a bunch of levels. It would invade Susan's privacy, and which would risk losing her sister's respect. Could get her in trouble. Department on top of you know what, no. Of all of them, what really worried her was that it would invade Susan's privacy. The last thing she wanted to do was to risk losing her sister's respect. Hadley mulled over her options for the millionth time as she stairs down to the old house's basement. She had her gun out and aimed before she registered what was going on. She registered what her eyes were seeing. Lifted one of her team, one of her partners, as if he were weightless. It held his, they held, from Susan's point of view, it would be it, right? But do I change the pronouns for that or not? I'm going to have to keep up with this pretty regularly too, because otherwise I'm going to lose the spot in which I was editing, and lose my train of thought where I was editing. So I'm thinking maybe, so Sunday evening is when I drop the kids off. I'm usually back around 9. Tom and friends, welcome Cult of the Tentacle. That's supposed to be tentacles and I'm bad at it. Welcome on in. We're doing a writing stream, and we're using Spirit City Lofi Sessions as our, let me pause this, as our organizational tool. No, I'm not going to pause it. Melon, hello. Welcome in. Welcome on in. But so I'm doing some editing of a novella right now, and it's been down for literal years, and I have, over those literal years, I have attempted to edit it on more than one occasion. Yay, Melon is good folk. Fantastic. Welcome on in. But I am a variety streamer. My name is Skip4J, or Skippy, if you prefer. I like puzzle games. I like adventure games. I like to search through space, and I like to build things. Skipper. That's right. That's right, Tom. Exactly. I am not. Oh, thanks for that follow. As you also may notice, I am a big Transformers fan. So, Tom says, weren't you playing The Witness some time ago? I was playing The Witness a while ago. And today is Tuesday. No, today's Monday. Tomorrow, for tomorrow's stream, because today is a bonus stream. I don't usually stream on Mondays. Tomorrow's stream, I'm starting the Talos Principle 2. So, that's going to be fun times. That was gifted to me by chat, by the Screen Screamers Anonymous, which is the what my chat has dubbed themselves. And I'm very much looking forward to that. Why, oh God, Tom? Why, oh God? But also, I'm a writer, and so I'm trying to get back into the swing of writing. And it's not. It's Tuesday. It's Monday. It's Monday. Sorry, Tom. Sorry, didn't mean to panic you, Tom. I'm sorry. I am streaming from Detroit, Michigan, and I love this city. I love this place, and you can pry it from my cold, dead hands, as far as I'm concerned. And you thought you'd lost your ever-loving mind. Well, Tom, bad news, good news. Bad news is you probably have. Good news is that's why you're so awesome. So, Tom says, Detroit has a Fabu art museum. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Tom, and everyone in my chat, if you don't follow Tom yet, let's get a shout out for Tom. Since Mosier's not here, I'm gonna do it. You should already be following Tom. If you're not already, do it now. Do it, because Minnesota's best deep sea horror is someone to watch, and is adorbs 90% of the time, especially when they're feeling it. So I think I got that right. That's what the kids say nowadays, right? That's we are so tantalizingly close to 300 followers, at which point I will play a horror game. Yay! Indeedly. That is what the kids say. Nice. Nice. I say knowing nothing about what the kids say. Well, Tom, compared to me, you're one of the kids. Speaking of which, my birthday's coming up, and so we'll see how that goes. Trejo says, last time I followed Tom, I just walked around in circles for a few minutes. Because your name is also Tom. But what you... Damn it, Treos. Any Hooters, listen. We are going to be wrapping up here in about a minute when this timer goes off. We've made a ton of progress, and I'm sorry to raiders that I'm gonna be rated and end, but that's how the cookie crumbles, I guess. Tom says, in retrospect, I should have saved the spooky section of Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time as a follower milestone, because I'm at the spooky section of the game. Nice, and we did it. We finished our sequence of work and breaks, our timers. We shall join the raid. Excellent, excellent. We'll figure out who to raid here in a sec. Let's save again to make sure the document and the notes are saved. We're going to minimize that. We're going to bring up our UI visibility. We have not yet leveled up, but look, today I've done a daily login, I got a daily task done, and I got a daily timer done. So good times. Good times. And yeah, that feels pretty good. That feels pretty good. So we made level 9 today. We made level 9 today. It's fantastic. And we found out that they added a goatee. So I was able to make him a little bit more like me. A little bit more. But I don't know, it looks more blue than gray with those black pants. I don't know. It's definitely a blue-gray. This game is a productivity tool, Tom. I learned about it from Pleasantly Twisted, and it's fantastic. It just went live. It's called, hold on. I can never remember this. It's called Spirit City Lofi Sessions. And it is cute as hell. Does the avatar do squats or jumping jacks? No. No. But you've got several playlists you can do, Tom, as well as there's a web music browser, so you could go find music on the web. There's all kinds of customization options. I have to admit, I am regularly tempted to put these dragon horns on myself. I am super tempted for that. I mean, I know it's ram's horns, but these look more like Treos, fuck's sake. Or we could go like these. If you want to, these more demony horns. You could do like the, what's his name? Hellboy broken horn. Go Alistair with the deer antlers? Is Alistair a dragon? Tom, I don't know what the reference is. Put the horns on. Listen, I'm horny enough in chat. I don't need it to do, I am a Taurus, so maybe bull's horns, I guess. We do these too. I mean, these are more detailed though. I like these because they're more detailed. He's a character from Has Been Hotel, which is my newest obsession. I have not watched any Has Been Hotel. Oh, he's a deer demon. I vibe more with dragons than I do with deer or demons. But I got this to match my spirit buddy. Hold on. Let's change. Oh, we need to go here, don't we? We switch up our spirit companion. This is the one you start with. this is the spirit companion you start with, and you unlock spirits along the way by seeing their clues and then turning them into it stuff. Fair. It is very not. What? Haven't seen that. Seems extremely not kin friendly. Yeah, it is very not. Yeah, okay. But yeah, so this gear matches the kitty cat. So Tom says, I'd probably let an older teen or college age person watch it, but definitely not a tiny human. But it's a musical. Okay, Tom, that's a strike against it, though. Anywho, also you can do sounds. Cozy fireplace, smooth rain, soft vinyl noise. You know what? I bet these are those things with the Spirit Dex clues. This one. Something up with my fireplace. What happens? Hold on, I want to try this. So if I turn off the music, but I turn on cozy fireplace, and I go over to the fireplace, writing. Yep, look, see how the Spirit Dex lit up in a circle? Like that? That means that I'm doing something right to find now you've got a cat on your desk. Now I've got a cat on the rug. To find another spirit friend. So Brown knows why. What? I'm not a fan of musicals, Tom. I'm sorry. I'm not a fan of musicals. But what do you mean Brown knows? What? I missed that part. Sorry, I can't go to work today. I have a cat on my lap, right? No, it said brown noise. Yeah, I don't know about the brown noise, but this will turn red when it's found, when the spirit has found me. Also, usually this is much lower. It's like a very low kind of a fire. It's not a roaring fire. So with the sound going with the roaring fire, the sound of fire must have triggered that. That's amazing. Also, give me my cargo pants. These athletic pants are like the wrong generation. I want pockets. More pockets. So you've been watching on twitch.tv/SkipperJ, where I stream every Tuesday and Thursday around 9 p.m. Eastern. Your joggers don't have pockets. Probably they only have 2 pockets on the sides and maybe 1 on the back. I need all the pockets. I am happiest when I have at least 6 pockets. And that's, I mean, if you count hoodie pockets, then 8 pockets. I love pockets. Izzy says, that is what every woman says about her pants and skirts. Agreed. There are dresses and skirts out there now that are made with pockets, Izzy. And from what I hear, they're fantastic. In this economy, yes. 1 week later, yes, all femmes demand all the pockets, as they should. As they should. 1 week later, those videos go live on YouTube at youtube.com/SkipperJ, where they're grouped by game to playlist in order chronologically, so you can watch the playthrough from beginning to end, assuming number 1, I finished the game, and number 2, the game can be finished. Many of my pants have tiny ass pockets. Well, those are bad pants. There's no other way to put that, Izzy. I'm sorry. Those are bad pants. And you guys suffer, femmes suffer with bad pants more than anybody else I know, and it is a travesty. It is an absolute frickin' travesty. Both of my ex-wives have agreed with me in this. Wait a minute. Anywho, if you'd like to support me, you can give some money to Jeff Bezos here to get those emotes. You can head over to my Ko-fi at ko-fi.com/SkipperJ and buy me coffee. You can head over to my fiction-y goodness site at davidmcrampton.com, where my fiction is available in both dead tree and electronic formats. Tom says, I was about to say tiny ass pockets, but that's basically the same thing. That's how I read it. That's how I read it. Or you can head over to my webcomic at FOFcomic.com. It stands for Fight or Flight, and it's got robots, because I'm a fan of robots. FOF indeed. stands for fight or flight. What's a robot? Tom. Tom, it's like a deep sea horror, but made out of metal. All the robots, indeed. I kind of want to wait until this spirit dex pops. Now you get it. I thought you might. I'm going to sip the last of this ridiculously good mead. At least the last of what I poured into this glass. Oh, so good. Interrupt it. What is that? What is that? I can't see what you put in there. Izzy, I can't see what you put in there. Oh, you didn't put anything. That's the graphic behind it. Okay. Tom says, "Oh crap, I never ate my fruit by the foot." Well, now you've got 12 inches of fruity goodness. Wait a minute. That did not come out right. You put nothing. Fair enough, Izzy. That's a clip. It was the binding on the notebook right there next to my character. It looked like a series of F's or something underneath the bit. Oh, there! See, we got the red dot. We got the red dot. The spirit popped. Izzy says, "I got myself gushers and the kids saw them and ate them all before I got one." Yep, that is having children, all right. Tom says, 12 inches of fruity goodness is what they called me in college. Tom, this is not a Make Skippy Blush stream. That was last stream. Anywho, oh look! Woo! It's a fiery hedgehog. New spirit just... It's hedgelog. It's hedgelog. You did, but I'm sure there will be more, Tom. I'm sure there will be more. Especially, go to spirit deck. Especially that my character has horns and is so horny on main, apparently, at this point. So, hedgelog. Yeah, this whole game is freaking cute. This game is designed to be adorbs, Tom. Right? Yes. Hedgelog. I've learned that these spirits are called hedgelogs, a solitary type of spirit that is drawn to extreme heat. Hedgelogs will wander until they find an active fire to nestle into, and then will settle there amongst the logs, excitably waiting for their next chance to be lit aflame. In fact, they are often not discovered until months or even years after they've taken up residence in someone's furnace or campfire, if they're even spotted at all. And that leveled me up. Rank 10! 500 tickets and another hint. Nice. That looks like a teapot. Rumors abound of a spirit that welcomes the day with a cup of tea by the fire. This isn't coffee. This is tea? And now I have to be sad. Their battle cry is "Get lit." That's right, Izzy. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Tip your waitstaff. Try the veal. Coffee's better than tea. Anywho. Remember, everyone. Even when your spirit dex is focused on tea when it should be focused on coffee, you're awesome. And you've got this.